Right, guys. Hi, I'm finally here. Um, thank you all for popping in here today. If you don't know who I am, it's me, your boy Ian D, and we are back here with another Pokemon Violet Let's Play. Last time we ended up trying to hunt for this Meryl that just did not happen. However, we had fun. We had fun. So I'm just gonna get this shared out rather quickly, and then we shall take it from there. But I hope you guys are all having a lovely day. That today was, peaceful, calm, cool, and collected for you. It's Friday, it's the start of the weekend. Also, shout out to you if you already liked the video. We're just getting started, but I appreciate the early likes. That makes me happy. Alright, so we're sharing this out right now, and then we will get an objective going, guys. But how are we feeling? How's everybody feeling today? Alright. That should be good enough. Should be good enough. Alright, so we will most likely legitimately be the hour, so 8:07. I'm thinking it's a lovely time to call it because I literally just came from rehearsal. I have no dinner in my system and we have to figure that out tonight. Alright, so let's look at our map here. We got a weasel outbreak. There's a Venomoth. I clearly do not trust those. Gyarados, Floatzel, Frostlass. Okay. Okay. And Bombardier, I swear, are they really trying to... Oh, wait, guys, we can still have another chance with the babies. Part of me wants to take this chance, see what happens. Oni, hey, Oni. How are you, my love? How is your Friday? Happy Friday. Alright, so that means that we need to put a... Oh, no, she's already still there. So we're good to go with that. The little cuties. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna go back this way. What's up, Pip? Get these little LP coins on the way. A steel love disc, interesting. Oh, that sounds fun. That sounds really fun. I'm trying to think of the last time I was actually at a beach. Oh my god, we're in Scatterbug City, I forgot. We used to end up Yeah, no, I hated when we started this game because you can't see them in this grass. Like, it's horrible. I may actually change my mind on this. I I don't know if I want to do it anymore. Just for the sheer fact I don't want to deal with all these daggone... Oh wait, so is this whole little area? Actually, these might actually be hard to see too. But yes, how was the beach? Sorry guys, I can actually swim over here now, so... Looks like you guys are getting assaulted. Go get it, girl. It's funny that his tail is like bigger. No! I forgot we're back in this territory too. I'm like, I really don't even have to really try to do anything for this to just be a warm and very nice. Aww. Stop. That's so cute. That is so cute. I wish I had something like that. That is adorable. And truly a lovely way to start the day. You know? Like, it was warm over here for like 5 seconds, but I was like, you know, everybody's getting lulled into this false sense of security because, like, number one, you should not be secure that things are like this right now. But, like, no. You know it's going to get cold at night, and then what? You don't have your jacket, you're going to get sick. So I was like, I'm okay with being a little bit sweaty if I make sure that I'm balanced for when I actually am on the way home. And today, on the way home, it was chilly, very breezy. And who was prepared with his jacket? This guy. You know you bad when you don't even have to get out the water. You just like, see those Flamingo, they saw what I did to their friend, and they was like, I don't want no smoke. But like, I want you to go take that one out because yeah. Also, I don't know if the microphone picks up my stomach, but if it does, I apologize. I am very hungry. It was. Did you see that turnaround? Josiane said, "You." Oh, vegan Thai food. Interesting. So what was the consensus? Was it good? You know what? You live in like the best area. You are the best area. Your family is just the best area. It would be really great to get this shiny early, because then we can still do another, you know, another thing tonight. We're gonna see. We're gonna see what happens. Especially because these Azurill are all over the place. No, I understand that. I definitely understand that. Because yesterday, funny enough that we're talking about this. So I am rehearsing for a production of Raisin the Musical. I think I've mentioned this the other day. And it is it's a big deal. It's the 50th anniversary for it. The consult for our show is Felicia Rashad, who is oh my god, she's a legit powerhouse and a staple in theater alone and philanthropy. But she's consulted with our director and stuff for the show. But yesterday for lunch, I was like, oh, well, I didn't bring anything with me because I was able to scrounge up a little bit of money to get like gas and things like that. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go, get like a couple slices of pizza. Also, didn't even realize yesterday was National Pizza Day, so I was way ahead of the curve for that. But we ended up going to this pizza place, and if you know me, you know that I love pepperoni pizza. Like, it is my jammy jam. We walked in there, and all I saw were mushrooms, olives, peppers. They had cheese pizza, so I ended up still being good. But I was like, wait a second, where we're at really is kind of like essentially just a kosher area, because we're also performing at a Jewish community center. And yeah, I walked in there, I was like, I can't get no meat. They ain't got no meat. But mind you, there's also a deli that was over there that I did want to try. I might actually try to do that tomorrow. Which means I might also have to actually DoorDash tonight. Unless I get a sponsor or something. But yeah, that whole not having meat thing. Yeah. Because last year I had vegan pizza for the first time too, so I understand that. I mean, if you're kosher, you can't essentially eat particular things, and most of that is like meat. There are some things that can make the cut, like certain types of hot dogs and things like that, but it's literally like an entire universe of things that you can't eat. Oh, you're lactose intolerant? Oh, well, if it makes you feel better, I know it doesn't, but if we ever, do go out or whatever, and something does have cheese, I'll take care of it for you. I'll handle that burden for you. Oh boy. But yeah, my theater is like an hour away from me. So driving there, and we got out a little bit early, but stop it. We got out a little bit early, but then between traffic and stuff, like it was, yeah, it's not a good time. Oh, it's that bad. Oh, jeez. Jolteon, what are you doing, sweetie? Oh, both of you are coming over here? Are you friends with this Azurilla? Did you bring me that to show me that? Yeah, no, that's bad. Like, I know most people, they'll get uncomfortable, like their stomach hurts and, of that, but if you can't breathe, oh my gosh. Like that, wow. I tell people all the time, for me, if there's something that I was allergic to, like, perfect example, I love shrimp, and I have a lot of friends who are allergic to that, and my adoptive aunt, one of them, she is highly allergic to it. For me, I would make plans and thinking in foresight that I would tell everybody, hey, you're not going to see me for like a week or like a couple days because I'm about to eat this many shrimp at this time. I've got some medication on the side, or I'm already having somebody drive me to the hospital before I take the first bite, because like I would have to still continue to eat it. Which is what a lot of uh, people actually do when it comes to them being lactose. Like they just go, eh, I'll eat it. But the ones that are really crazy are the ones that don't even take pills before. They just go, yeah, whatever happens, happens. And I'm not about that life, but like I understand why. Because like cheese is my heart. All right. Our first reset. I have not. I typically lately haven't really been rewatching anything. I've been catching up on things in terms of TV in general. Like tonight typically is drag race night, but there were not set plans that we would be together. So I'm just like, yeah, I'll watch at my own leisure, but for right now, bruh, I did not take into account how tiny they are. They don't understand. Like, it changes. Like, I know there are some people that weren't allergic to things that all of a sudden are, and it's like, yo, that's crazy. Because for me, growing up, I used to eat peanut butter all the time. Now I can't even stand the smell of it, let alone the taste. And I have tried several times to be like, oh, because my brother loves to say, it's been 7 years, your taste buds change, blah, 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 blah. I literally tried it after all that time. I tried it maybe like 2 years ago. I was with friends for Halloween, and we went to this haunted house, and it was horrible. It was absolutely trash. But we went back to their house, and we ended up just kind of chilling, watching movies and stuff. And she made some popcorn. Now, you know, she also is one of my mayonnaise mamas, so they do stuff all the time. So she spiced up the popcorn. So, you know, she put like a little cinnamon in there, maybe a tiny little bit of sugar, and then there were these like little candies or whatever that she put in it. So they looked like they were like almost like mini wheats or whatever. So I was eating the popcorn, going to town. And then once we got towards the bottom, it was mostly like those treats. So me thinking that it's either, you know, just like a little cinnamon mini wheat or something like that, popped a bunch of them. Like I literally had like a pinch. And I'm like, this tastes like, oh no, please don't tell me there's peanut butter. And I was like, all right, you literally are on these people's couch. Do not spit this out on their couch. So I was like, just finish it. Try. Give it a try. Because you made a commitment to your brother, even though you didn't tell him. You made a commitment to see if you can, you know, put peanut butter back on the list. When I tell you I had to leave because my stomach started hurting, and I was like, if I don't get home right now, your bathroom's going to be destroyed. And I got home and it was horrible. It was absolutely horrible. So I understand. But for me, like the smell, there's certain things that activate my tics. And I don't like walking around looking all crazy for no reason. Like if I got a reason and I'm doing it, cool. But if I am having a moment because I physically cannot stand it, it's bad. Yeah, Oni, it was rough, especially on Halloween. Like I know that's the time for, you know, guts and gore and all of that, but like my insides were a horror movie that night. Like, it was bad. The epitome of bad. Not Michael Jackson. Well, you know, I tried. That was it. And then we just kept it moving. Will I be trying it again? I'm good. I'm good. But you know, for me especially, I don't oh no. Oh, that's one that breaks my heart too. I love pineapples. That would be one of the things, like, I would be in the hospital all the time because especially for inflammation, like, pineapples come in clutch for me constantly. But yeah, I don't eat peanuts or any nuts in general, realistically. So I don't eat nuts, contrary to belief. I don't like milk. Like, I can make stuff with it, but if it's like just milk itself, like, no, keep it away from me. I don't eat eggs. I do not like eggs. Not at all. Mushrooms, I got tricked into eating. I don't care for them. But if they're cooked in a way that I can't taste them, kudos to you. Oh wait, do you guys sing too? Are you going to put on the show? I know you're in the water, but like, what do you guys do? Nothing, you're just curious? Amateurs. Amateurs. Every last one of us. Yeah, Oni, my food stories are crazy. I actually also, and this is why I shouldn't have even, like, tried to listen to him. There was one time he attacked me with peanut butter, and it was not a good time. Like, he came at me, like, you know those, like, kitchen side, like, the metal spoons that can hold, like, a lot? He basically scooped an entire jar of peanut butter on it and came at me with it. And, yeah. Yeah. That's all I'm gonna say on that one. I have lots of trauma. Yeah. That and pineapples. It's adorable that you definitely thought that pineapples were spicy, though. That's wild. That it's very hilarious and very mean. We also were blessed that day because this is years ago. So our mom used to have a couch, but it was like a fabric couch, and I was sitting on that. And he came at me, and the peanut butter fell off of the spoon and rolled down the couch, but it didn't leave any residue. There was no stains. Like, literally, it just made contact and kept going. So that day, even though he would have been in trouble anyway because she knew that I don't eat that stuff, that day we were both spared because he was trying to be a little villain. Like, one of these days you guys are gonna see how he tortures me. Like, he literally messes with me all of the time. But I love him. I love him. Crazy and torturous as he is. Like today, perfect example. Today is the anniversary of something bad that happened to me at one of his karaoke events. Like, they're like dancing around that drowsy, and it's weird. But also, not for nothing, these jerks are here. They're here during the day, but we're not going to talk about that. Yeah, I'm gonna reshuffle. So I go to his karaoke all the time because I try to, support him in his business. So one day I'm sitting there chilling. The night is going fine. Everything's well. Everything's good, calm, cool, collected, all of that jazz. Well, I mean, in college, I definitely understand that because that does tend to be pretty affordable, especially if you could buy like a little combo pack. Um, so he calls me over because he had a question, and there was this woman standing in front of me that I assumed was going to be writing down a song or needed to ask him a question about a song or something like that. So she's just standing there, and I'm like, well, she's not moving, so I'll wait. I'm not in a rush. He called me over. I'll just, I'll stay here until she moves. She then turns. She turns her head, and she goes, ah, literally on my arm, like about like right here. Like she bit down like on my muscle. So instinctively, my body wanted to punch her. So I pulled myself back because I felt my arm going back. And I looked at her, I'm like, yo, what? Like, what was that? And then she comes back to her senses and was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That was a reaction. And I'm like, a reaction to what? Like, I didn't speak to you. I didn't look at you. Like, I literally wasn't even, like, looking your way. I was just standing here minding my business. And he firsthand witnessed it happen, but everybody else at that point didn't know what was going on. So he gets on the mic and he goes, yes, I am so serious. He gets on the mic and he was like, so I never thought I would have to say this a day in my life, but don't bite people. And everybody starts looking around like, who got bit? What happened? What did we miss? And I'm sitting there fuming because at that point I really just wanted to like grab my stuff and leave because I did not feel comfortable. I did not feel safe. But me being me, I know how to fight past whatever I need to in a moment just to be supportive, even though I knew that I had every right to leave. But this woman bit me, and he made a post about it. And now every year that it comes up, so now in my mental capacity, I know it's February 10th now. Every year it comes up, he shares it and goes, happy anniversary. So this is prime example about what I mean when he tortures me. And I was on the phone with him earlier, and I noticed it because I was going through my memories. And I looked at it and I was like, oh, today's that day, and I kept it moving. I get back on the phone with him as I was driving to rehearsal, and he goes, so you're gonna hate me? And I'm like, what did you do? And he's like, oh, well, you'll see. And I'm like, I know for a fact he shared it and said happy anniversary. And he's like, I did. People really think I'm kidding when I say I get tortured. And I'm not kidding. No, she was definitely under the influence of something. I don't know what it was. It kind of didn't seem like alcohol, but there was no real way for me to tell because I wasn't profiling her beforehand. Because the one thing that I usually do is I will sit and I will assess people like nobody's business. But with her, because I had literally just walked up and I wasn't even looking at her, no idea. But after that, she stayed for, I want to say, maybe a half hour and then finally got her stuff to leave. Because I think people at that point had started to put together who she was, what she did, what happened. And then the people that were asking me about what happened then were like, oh, that's the one that bit you, okay. Like, nobody did anything to her. But, yeah. That was not a time I want to relive. Literally, anytime I go to support him at these places, something happens. Yeah, she was under some sort of influence, but she almost got one punch punched in the face because my body instinctively was going to punch her. But seeing that I'm not alone makes it somewhat better. But people need to stop biting us. And I hate the fact that I knew it was going to happen. Everybody took it and they made a joke out of it, so I'm going to make that joke to you because somebody probably did say it to you. You know, well, maybe you shouldn't be so delicious. That's it. See, literally, you already knew where it was going. She was like, chocolate man. And then, boom, what happens? She tried. Listen, I am only a snack allowed to certain people, and she was not on that list. Like, she's not even on the wait list. So for her to just assume, oh, let me get a free sample, like, no. Who are you? Back all the way up. I hate it. Like, it's wild. I don't know if that was an Azurill that jumped off that cliff just now, but I did not want to go investigate. So I left it where it was. Yo, did you notice that she is always asleep? Girl, you're not even alive. Listen, I am always somebody that does my best to be polite and keep it real, but give you the truth if you ask for it. No. Waiting list, Okay, so yeah, one of them did do that. Like, I tell you, there is a list of people that I'm like, okay, if they were to ask, or if they were to just do it because I know them, I wouldn't be mad. Her, Stranger Danger, Purple Circle, all of that. Stay as far away as possible. I just, It's a no for me, dog. I'm really thinking about this situation now. I don't know if I'm ever fully gonna be over that. But listen, it's good to know that there is another snack like myself out there. So thank you for being delicious, Oni. Oh, look at the widow happy. You was just zooming up on me, huh? Yeah, this one was a mistake, being how hungry I am, because my focus, like, trying to make sure that these aren't green is wild. Oh, I can't wait to see what your next sentence is, because I know it's about to be a ride here. Like, you were drinking beers, then you had a shot, and then what happened? Oh. Wait, did you throw it all up? Is that what happened? Jesus. Ugh, yeah. Cause first of all, beer. Like, I don't like alcohol myself. But like, I definitely won't do a beer. Like, I'll do a shot with people for sure. Like, if somebody's like, "Oh, it's my birthday," "Oh, like, I got a new job," "Oh, we broke up," blah 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 blah. Like, anything celebratory for you, I'm here for. But I don't do full drinks. Oh. Okay, she got to read the room. Like these people don't know how to read the room. Like, you see it, I know you smell it. Now is not the time to flirt with me. Like, let me go recuperate, and then if you're still serious after that, maybe. Maybe. But, like, you really blew any chance you had. Like, people will fumble a bag like nobody's business. But, I mean, that also, you know, again, this speaks to how handsome you have to be, or just that energy that you give off, or that mixture of both. Because if somebody looks at you covered in vomit, talk about, oh, I want to still go home with you. I see you, Oni. I see you. I'm telling you, like, if I ever find out, like, if you randomly send me a picture of what you look like and it matches what's in my head, we have a problem. She's like, oh yeah, oh my god, come on, let's go take a shot. It's like, ma'am, I smell like I don't even know what to classify, and you want to know. I really can't with people. Yes, for that close up. Also, hello, glitches. Aww. Little Jolty. Hey, girl. Are you awake now because I called you out? She still looks sleepy though. Look at her. Just look at that. She looked tired. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm sorry. I didn't give you love. What are you thinking? I'm terrified to know what her thoughts were. Because, you know, she come from a family of murderers because her kind does that. And then keeps people as trophies. Like, that's the wild part. It's like, you literally lured this person here, and then now you're going to keep it as a trophy. That's crazy. Like, I need you to stop being so beautiful, because, like, it don't make no sense. Like, part of that broke physics a little bit. Just a little bit. That Choodle came out of nowhere. He said, meow. Just popping up my browser here real quick. See, I love this team right now because on my main profile, I have a Houndoom that at any given second is always in my face screaming at me. Like, you would think that he didn't get no sort of love, no sort of attention. And he's always just, oh, and like, it literally is almost like they intentionally glitch him out to do that because he does not stop. No, that is weird and hilarious, but like, wow, you beautiful man, you. Mm, 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 mm. Yo, they be zooming in. Or should I say, Azurilan? That was bad, but I stand by it. I don't regret saying that to you. I meant every single horrible part of that joke. Every last one. Yeah. Let me get up. See, this is what I'm talking about. These daggone glitches are crazy. Y'all just witnessed that firsthand. That wasn't even me trying to be funny. Don't be getting no ideas. Running up on me talking about what you laughing for? What you do? Who did you secretly store away in your Pokeball? Bruh. It'd be the air around them and they'd be like, haha, no. Haha. So yeah, I am debating the stream on Monday. It would save me time to not stream so that I could be at this birthday dinner. I could still make it work, but it'd be a little rough. But then I feel bad because, you know, missing a day. I almost ended up having to cancel tonight because I got hit with guilt, even though I never confirmed something. Essentially, my adoptive child in the show, from the show, wanted us to come to his high school to watch a show that he helped them put together. Because, you know, clearly he's already in our show, so he wasn't in that show, but, like, he helped them do stuff. I know, but only I always feel bad, and, like, I have, like, severe Oni separation anxiety. So it's a little tough. It's a little tough. But, yeah, no, he started giving me some guilt. Because he said, oh, you know, nobody's coming. And I'm like, I just said me. But, like, I don't know why or if everybody was waiting on me to be the deciding factor. Because I'm like, number one, y'all know I don't live over here. Number two, y'all all got your own cars and own identities. So you don't need to wait on me. But, you know, if y'all are going to go support him, go support him. You know? Like, I know I'm the mom for the group, but, like, y'all could support each other. But no, I felt bad, because I was like, I definitely already told everybody that I was going to be streaming today, and I scheduled the stream. So to cancel it now, you know, that would be a little rough. But, you know, he knows I care about him, I support him. And I'm going to see him tomorrow anyway. It's like the amount of time that we already spend with each other. Like, our rehearsal days typically are 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. So, like, think about how much that is. And we have rehearsals Tuesday through Sunday. Our only day off is Monday. So, you know, spending a lot of time already. What more do you want from me? Oh, I am so hungry. The closest thing to me, technically, is Burger King. Yeah. Yes, it's literally almost everybody. Like, there are certain people that aren't there on certain days. But it's really like the principals, like if they can't be there, but typically the ensemble is always there. Um, but yeah, it's long show days because we rehearse. We do get an hour for lunch. So we'll rehearse from 10 to 1. Listen, I basically do that to them myself, which is why I always get called the mom to begin with. But yeah, it's a lot of time and constantly doing and learning something. Like every now and then, depending on whatever they have on the schedule, they'll be like, oh well, we can let some of these people go, keep these people, make it work. Listen, you just called yesterday, but it's not enough. It's not enough. Yesterday is not today. See, I'm trying to spare y'all because I don't technically need to eliminate any more of you guys, but y'all are pushing it. Y'all are pushing it. But yeah, right now, especially with like, you know, the little change that I have in my account, logically thinking about the meals is always important. So I'm like, I got some points at Burger King that I can use for like majority of the meal, pay for whatever little small extra stuff I want, call it a day. Because part of me also is like, well, you know, you can go back out and DoorDash for a little bit tonight or like Uber Eats, but I'm already exhausted. Like if I can put it off till Sunday and work myself then, because then I know I have Monday to rest, I would do that. But you know, it depends. Like I went out yesterday, so yesterday was even longer because I had rehearsal from 10 to 6, but they let some of us out a little bit earlier. So I had rehearsal there. Then back in my area, we actually had choir rehearsal. So I ended up doing a 10 to 6 and then doing realistically 8 to a little bit after 9. And then from 9 to about like 10:40 something, I ended up door dashing. So I was spent. And there was a little bit of a blessing to that after the fact, because I ended up getting a text from our production manager and was like, hey, so you actually don't have to show up till 2 tomorrow? And I was like, oh. I still gotta get up a little bit early to eat, but So yeah, that was the time. Typically rehearsals are 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. But then the closer that we get, because we only have 2 weeks of rehearsal, then we go straight into tech. You know, things are very accelerated and certain times will change. Come on, pig. Oh, I forgot to add to the pizza thing because I'm still thinking about food. Um, I accidentally spent so much money in that place. So I had actually got to the theater early yesterday because I was so worried about possibly, being late that I got there maybe like 40 something minutes early. So I went to the dollar store, got myself some snacks, got myself something to drink. And not only did I leave my drink in the car because I ended up not driving. I mean, yeah, no, you're always on the clock. Which is a joke I say myself, but it's true. It's literally true for you. But I ended up leaving my drink in the car, and then my adoptive child drove us to the pizza place. So when I realized that I did not, or was not going to get my pepperoni fix for the day, I was like, well, it looks like some of them are regular cheese. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get that. But when I looked in the back, because it looked like they were still making like actual like pies, but I didn't know if they were for customers or if they were just putting more out, to balance out what they're already giving out. There were like 2 slices of just regular cheese pizza, and I was like, well, I typically eat 4 in a setting, so I'm not gonna get those. But they had 4, actually no, they had a little bit more, but they had some of the Sicilian cut ones where they're a little thicker and they're square. So I got 4 of those. I got to that register. This man starts hitting buttons and he goes, yeah, so that's gonna be $18. And I'm like, what? I thought maybe like $10, maybe 11, maybe 15, 18, almost $20. I was hot. I ate, but I was hot. So wherever I go tomorrow, especially depending on what I spend today, if I'm not going out to DoorDash, I got to be careful. It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be so rough. I might just pre-make some tuna sandwiches or something and just bring some gum. Well, like whole pizzas, I get, because you're literally, especially depending on the size. Because I know, like a standard, like large, like cheese pizza is usually $15, $16. But I'm like, for slices? Come on, my guy. You're in California, right? That's what you said? I know you're on the West Coast. I love when they just come and stare at you, especially because then it's like, oh, I can really see a difference because y'all are all standing right there. So, actually, hold on. I'm gonna do my research before I ask you this question. just opened another tab. Los Angeles. How far is that from West Hollywood? Oh, girl, these reviews. My word. Yeah, because I've only been to LA once, and we only got to spend essentially a day there because we had gotten back from a cruise that we went on. So I didn't really get to experience anything. Ooh. So because I know you're like all hip and cool. David Dobrik's pizza place, Dobrik's. Have you had that? And if so, is it good? Alright, it's 8:04, so we are winding down too. Yeah, I'm still debating Monday. Unless I do it earlier. Because I'm trying to like split myself. Because I have that it would realistically would be the stream, it would be the dinner, and then Jesse is having a Valentine's event at karaoke. I do not. Look, if something comes up from it, sure, but oh yeah. Because I've been like, I tend to like follow him and his crazy antics, and the fact that he opened a pizza place. I was like, oh, I know it's LA, and people always talk about how the food isn't the same, especially with me being from New York, New Jersey area. Like, if the pizza don't hit, you will be told. So I was like, I want to find somebody that knows somebody that has actually gone, because I just went on Google, and most of the reviews that I saw initially were not bad. But then there was this one person who I guess was having a day, because they was like, the pizza's cold, there's no parking, blah 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 blah. I'm like, yo, you also probably went at a really, really busy time, because a lot of people will try to blame different companies and stuff for being busy when they get there, like they don't know how proper business hours work. Like, if you go 5, 6, 7 o'clock, you're gonna hit the dinner crowd. If you go super, super early, you may be good, because not everybody eats like pizza for breakfast and junk. I know I do. But, oh, don't get me started on food trucks. This little flea market that was actually at the place where we had our first 2 rehearsals at, they had a flea market where they were selling a bunch of things, and there was this woman selling empanadas. And I was really, really mad, because the first day, I really didn't have any money to buy anything, because I was waiting for my car payment to come out. And the second day, when I was like, oh, my car payment didn't come out, I could probably get something, we were fasting for church. So I was like, I can't even eat here. We're only here 2 days, and I can't experience this. But at the flea market, she had empanadas, and she ran out of the ones that you could sell to eat right then. She came with frozen ones too, and I was like, yo, I'm really considering this. But I ended up not because I was like, I don't want this possibly, thawing in the car. Okay. What do you normally do for the food truck breakfast? And like, what's your favorite like breakfast thing? We'll finish this conversation and then I'm gonna go. So we'll do maybe like 2 more checks. Wee. Andrew, you rude person, you. Calling people names. You actually got here right when I'm gearing towards the end. And of course I got a notification from DoorDash. This area is busy right now. It's like, yeah, but the moment that I drive out there, you're gonna be like, oh, sorry, it all went away. Breakfast burritos, chorizo. See, Oni, this is why I love you. Chicken and waffles, like, my man. You are literally my man. Yes, I do know who Titus Burgess is. Horrible. Okay, right. I mean, her taking care of her is definitely high priority. We tend to find that sometimes life does have to be put on the back burner for certain situations, and that's definitely one of those situations. Oh, Andrew. Oh, Andrew. Alright, so after this, we're going to do one more check. Get this out of my eye tail, jeez. Alright, that's bearable for now. I will make some sort of post. Yeah, no, trust me. This is why I've been so intentional about living my life now, because my life was on hold for so long. Andrew. If you guys are wondering what happened, Andrew messaged me earlier and was like, do you know who Titus Burgess is? And I'm like, oh boy, here we go. Because when I tell you, I get compared to people all the time. Alright, one final check. And then Ian needs to scrounge up food because Ian is starving. But I thank you guys for being here. I will keep you posted on Monday. I'll probably just make like a Facebook post about it. Not Facebook, YouTube post about it. But I will make a Facebook post for the people that, come from there. And, we'll play the rest of the schedule by ear because I just got an updated calendar for my show too. So we're gonna figure this out. There are gonna be some days where I'm not gonna stream, some days where we'll start late, but we'll make it work. Literally that. Like, you just have to keep going. Because the moment that you give up, the moment that you settle, you ain't living no more. You're just existing. And there's a massive difference. Stop. Stop. Part of me wants to see it. Like, were you like posing or something? Were you doing like Ariel, where like she had the water splashing up her back, and you're just like, what are you talking about? Come on, there we go. All right, I'm going to get a little bit further away from the drowsies. I know they'll find me anyway, those little heathens. I'm gonna save it here. Oh. Oh, so she got a good candid of you. I love that. Those can be such cute moments, especially like memories for afterwards. You know, I'm here for all of that. I'm also here for the fact that you're here. I love and appreciate each and every one of you guys, um, in your own special ways, because some of y'all just be like stressing me out. But I will keep you posted again. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna do stuff. We're gonna survive. We're gonna be the best that we can be. And I am going to go find myself some food. So just keep your eyes, ears, and anything posted to make sure that you know what's going on here. If we are going to go live, you know, I do my best to schedule it at least a day or two in advance. Sometimes it's a few hours in advance, but always check to see if I scheduled anything, because that's your surefire way to tell that I am going to go live. And if anything does change about that, you know, I will let you know. But yeah, listen, Oni, I look forward to seeing you every single day. I'm here for that. But all right, guys, happy Friday. Enjoy the rest of your night. Again, thank you so much for being here. Um, Enjoy Saturday. Saturday is definitely jam packed for me too, because I have rehearsal and then I have a concert that I'm singing at. So it's gonna be a time. But all right, guys, I love you. Mahal kita. I'll see you soon. Takits. Do me a favor. Keep on smiling, lovies. Until next time, I will see you soon. And happy Valentine's Day too. If I don't see you beforehand, if you're going to do anything with that, or if you celebrate around it, you know, happy everyday Valentine Day. But all right, see you guys later. Bye.